Some Buddhist teachers and scriptures describe this life as being like a dream display or a magical display. How is that so?
When you have a dream and you're asleep, if it's very vivid, it seems completely real. And it seems like the mountain in your dream appears as if it took 4 billion years to develop. The lake in your dream appears as if it took all that time to come as rain, come down the mountain, flow through the valleys and reach the lake. The person you're talking to looks as if they've been alive for 40 years. There's no recollection in a vivid dream that you're in bed, sleeping, a completely different person, perhaps, to the one that's dreaming, appearing in the dream. There's no recollection at all that what is real is other than this dream. It's totally convincing. If something frightening happens in the dream, you feel fear. And you wake up from a nightmare going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what was that? But the truth of it, you can't wake up in the morning and you blame somebody who was in your dream for what they did to you. You were in my dream and you did this. They had no causality over what happened in your dream. You dreamt them. They appeared as if they were real. But clearly it was a dream display, spontaneously arising of its own accord, fed by causes and conditions of various types, but appearing as very real. But we also notice that if in a sleep dream you have a little more consciousness, in other words, you begin to remember that you're dreaming this, then the wonder of lucid dreaming appears. So you can kind of repeat bits, push it the way you want it to go, have some direction over the dream, because you've woken up a little bit in it. If you look for your hands when you're sleeping in a dream, it brings you into the dream more. So how is this life like that? On this level, everything seems very real. This solidity, I seem to have the experience of solidity. My body seems solid. My body seems solid, to have substantial, real existence. In a dream, a sleep dream, everything is made of the same material, the substance of dreaming. A person is in a sleep dream is made of the same substance as a mountain or as the sky in a sleep dream. Actually, here on this plane, it's exactly the same. That really what this body is made of, what this space is filled with, what the sky is filled with, what the mountains are made of, what all the people are made of, is the same substance. And it's just sensory experience that makes it seem like it has some substantial reality. But actually it doesn't. And this is the great mystery. At the core of, certainly of Buddhism and of Hinduism, in Hinduism it's called Maya, illusion, seems to be real, but actually isn't. And same with, in Buddhism, they talk of emptiness. Emptiness is form and form is emptiness. In other words, these forms are empty. And we invest them with meaning. If anything had inherent meaning, then everybody would get that about that thing. But nothing does have inherent meaning. Inherent meaning means actually contained within it. Everything is empty. This is what the Buddha realized. That everything is in fact dreamlike and empty. So who is the dreamer? The dreamer is also empty. When you have a sleep dream, it just spontaneously arises. Sometimes when you sleep dream, you get the sense of one who is aware of himself dreaming. That one also is part of the dream and arises spontaneously out of who one is being, what causes and conditions are there. So the ultimate realization, it is said, is the realization of emptiness. But that emptiness is luminous, unchanging, blissful, ungraspable, undefiable, unknowable to the mind, unknowable to the intellect, not contained by anything, pervading every single object, every single dimension, every single state of consciousness, every single thought, all of it. Sky-like awareness, which is full of form and weather, but actually in itself is completely empty. And recognizing that sky-like awareness within, one sees, my God, it's so true. It's all made of the same substance. There's nothing real out here. The idea of a God with a form is as equally unreal as a sleep dream. A mountain in the Himalayan mountains of this world is equally unreal as the Himalayan mountains in my sleep dream. In what context is that true? What has to be so in order for that statement to have truth? This realization is ever unfolding. But to glimpse it is fabulous. To glimpse it is liberating. To start to get a feel for what is real and what isn't, that's the beginning of lasting happiness and deep